everybody, and welcome to this edition of Top 5 Tuesday, where each week I pick up 5 different products that we are going to talk about. Sometimes it's a top 5, sometimes it's a company spotlight, but this week we're going to jump into a few. But before we get there, I do have a really fun and exciting announcement. A few weeks ago, we announced that we had the 602 crate engine recommendations, and those were released. But I am so excited to say that we now have both the 604 recommendations and the CT525 recommendations. Now, the 604 recommendations have just been updated from what we've had before, but in all of our years, we've actually never produced a 525 recommendations program. So very excited to be able to put this out there. And you can find that wherever you're watching this video. You can click the link in the description to be able to go on over to the landing page where you can go ahead and sign up and get those downloaded. So that's really exciting. We're excited to announce that. And if you have any questions, if there's anything we left out, obviously we didn't cover every single part that you can have in a car. So, you know, if there's more you would like to see us add, then feel free to drop that into the comments. I mean, really, your comments make all the difference in the world, and truly appreciate all of that feedback that you guys have. While you're out there doing that, go ahead and hit that follow button if you're on Facebook, or even better, hit that subscribe button on YouTube, which is, you know, I'm just gonna have to say, I prefer YouTube because our content over there is just, it's a lot easier to find, a lot more searchable, and much longer of a, it just has more lasting value. So it's just easier to work with over there. But yeah, help us build our YouTube channel, you know, help us gain those subscribers. Really helps us a lot. So anyway, with that, let's go ahead and jump in to our top 5 this week. One of our favorite products around here is our winter's gears. And so our gear sets, they come in sets, obviously. And then we've also got some accessories to go with that. So we can go with we've got the boxes here. We've got those in black and in white. And one thing that we've done different here too is we have created a gear chart that would actually work for if you got a 411. So one thing we noticed is that with other gear charts, they're like this one here from Winters is a 412, a 457, and a 486. Now I know that gets us close, but when you've got a 411 ring and pinion ratio, then it really would be helpful to have the exact right thing. So we've got this right here, our little gear chart. And when you're ordering gears, you can add that for just $1, and it's laminated, and you can put that up wherever you've got that, and you know that those are the ones that we carry right here. So our Winters gears, that is one of our top products here at Crate Insider this week. All right, so another one of our products that's been really hot around here is our window cleaner from Daytona 1. Now, that might seem like a really simple product, and you're absolutely right, but it is a fantastic window cleaner. It works on other surfaces too. Since it doesn't have abrasive materials in it, I've definitely used this on some plexiglass, some plastic, with no problems with scratching, hazing, nothing like that. So it just foams up nicely, and it wipes off beautifully without leaving a residue. So I've been very, very impressed, and I use this on lots of different surfaces besides glass. Love it for that though, and I would definitely recommend having one of these. So, you know, whatever you're ordering, just take a moment and add a can of the glass cleaner, and you will not be sorry. This will be one of our top 5 products this week. One of our top products this week is from Willy's Carbs and Dyno, and that is our throttle stop and return spring kit. It is a perfect accompaniment to your carburetor. We have them both for a 4-barrel or for a 2-barrel, depending on your situation. And we carry these on our shelves all the time, and it's been a very popular product this week. So if you're looking for the really great throttle stop and return spring kit, then look no further. You can pick one right up here at CrateInsider.com. Okay, so we've been receiving a whole lot of questions about the A&M products, and what I really want to focus on today is the Velocity Stack. And I want to answer some of the questions that we've received. And so first of all, I'm going to put this together. I've just got a carburetor here, a stealth carburetor. I've got an air filter, a base here, and the little ring, which you could, you know, kind of have all together. Now, when you get this, what actually comes? Question number 1, what comes when you order a Velocity Stack? Well, the Velocity Stack comes with the center section right here, and it also comes with this this air filter lid. So it seems like an odd combination, but the idea is that you would be able to use this with multiple different types of bases. Obviously this flat air filter base that's raised up like this is our preferred method, but you could use it with other bases potentially. You could also use it with your own kind of filter. So whether you like to use, of course we sell the walkers here, but if you would like to use a Napa or a Wix or a K&N, whatever your preference is, we're not, that way you can customize this to your own needs. But what this package does include, it will include your Velocity Stack center section and the lid. So question number one, and how I want to explain how this goes together, because of the fact that when you know this, it's going to help answer some other questions too. So you see that when we put this air filter base down, now if we do this properly, we would actually have this all like riveted together. There's this instruction sheet right here, which we're going to get online, and it'll be in the product listing. It's not right this second, but hopefully by the time you see this, we'll get that uploaded. We can upload the picture of that. But anyway, you can see you've got the pieces of the carburetor, these tubes that come up here. And that's going to correspond with you can see the profile here of the Velocity Stack through my head, and that there are parts that clearly would go over that. So we're going to slide that in like that. And as I mentioned, you would put this all together and have this all riveted together, so it's all one unit. So when you see this, then what I want you to see is here from the side, there is nothing that is protruding from the bottom of this right here. And why is that important? It's important because the other question we've been receiving is this legal for, and then you fill in the blank. Well, there is no reason for it not to be legal in any racing series. It's just part of your air filter base. That's it. I mean, that's what it is. And there are rules out there, like especially if you're using like carb spacers, for instance. I've seen where there are carb spacers that have had where they go into the intake manifold. Well, that lasted for about 5 minutes because then they were against the rules in so many different series. I think they were only illegal in like one. But when you can't go into the intake manifold, I don't think I've seen rules that talk about going into it, like actually going into the bowls of the carburetor specifically. But even if that is a rule that exists out there, that is not the case that we have here. We don't have that. We're just sitting on top. That's all. It's really no different than, I mean, obviously it's different, but there's no reason for it to be not legal for any series out there according to rules today. So that would be our answer on that. And then to keep on going here with how this would work, then we put our air filter right here, and our base is going to go right here on top, just like that. And so now we've got the whole complete package, and we've added a couple of our own things from this. Other things you can add, you could add the vent tubes that A&M makes. You could also, let's see, also, well, with that, they've got with the vent tubes, they've also got the air cleaner stud. Otherwise, we've got different air cleaner studs here as well. So that is we're answering the questions. Any more questions you guys have about this Velocity Stack, go ahead and drop them in the comments wherever you're seeing this video. All right, so another top 5 product around here this week is our Allgaier bump stop. It continues to be a great seller. What is really unique about these is that with other bump stops that you might use is that they really lose their strength in a very short period of time, whereas the Allgaier bump stop is made out of materials that are going to retain that for quite a bit more. What's also nice about it is it's very adjustable. So for one thing is if this is way too much, if you're adding way too much pressure with this, you can actually cut it and you can save those pieces, because if you were to put it back together, in your stack, then it's still going to rate about the same. What is also unique is you can also adjust this. It comes with 5 of these packers. So these packers will go within these coils right here, and that will increase it as well. So it's a really, really cool product. It retains the strength. It doesn't break down quite as easily as a lot of the other materials that are out there, so it's going to have a long lasting, last you at least for a whole season, probably a lot longer. But the Allgaier bump stop, it's one of our top products always around here. So So there you have it, and thank you so much for checking us out here at Top 5 Tuesday. You can find all of these products on our website at CrateInsider.com. Be sure to join our email list if you're going to be on our website, because each week we do send out an email with a recap of what we've talked about. And as a reminder, we have all 3 of our recommendation projects available. That would be our 525s, our 604s, and our 602 engine recommendations. So you can head on over to that link, download those, join our email list, and hit that subscribe button. And I will look forward to seeing you in another video.